What's up, guys? We're back out here again at the pond. As you guys know, last time my best friend caught his new PB at 6, or maybe 6.5 pounds. It was an absolute monster. So we're hoping to be able to pull another one of those out of here. So we're gonna start off with this little white neb rig. Try and get a little reaction bite or something. And there's our first snag. Oh, I got it back. This is the stuff I'm getting hung on. That's just great. Quick release on the fish stick. I know I can pull one out from under this tree, but I don't know how big it'll be or how many snags I'm gonna get before I finally get that fish. Right over there is where he pulled off that 6.5. I don't know if she was on bed or what specifically, but she was wanting a wacky rig. Alright. Let's just cast out to the middle one time. Along with that simmer, well, I get us back out there. Alright. Now we're in a better spot. Let's check up on this line slack. So, doubt we have anything besides maybe a snag, which hopefully not. If we ain't got nothing, I don't think. Unless it was the dinkiest bass in the world that we had on. This wind's terrible. It's bringing us the opposite direction of what we want to go. But if we want to go this way, the snags will bring us this way. I may have to switch up. I don't know how much longer I can take getting snagged like this. It is moving us down the bank a little bit though. Fluby McFluby Flubelmeister. Alright, I can see my bait down there now. You got it. You know, not being able to go 5 seconds without a snag really messes up the fishing experience. Or, in other words, it is the fishing experience. Well, that was great. Get this fixed up again. I messed it up a little bit, didn't it? It's not perfect, but it might catch a fish. It might not. Of course, I get stuck back in a tree. Alright, this is the cast right here. Yeah, there we go. That's where I was wanting to get. Look, there's one. Oh, came off. That's alright though. It was small. That's the first one I've actually had on the retrieve of a Ned rig. Oh yeah, straight to the trees right beside me. Smaller Ned head, so hope I don't lose them. There we go. There's a bunch of nice stick fish in here, but not exactly what we're looking for. Alright, it's time to get out of all this stuff. So we've had one fish up to the boat and it's got off, and that's all we've had today. It's on a retrieve of the white Ned rig, not on the initial fall like I'm used to. So we just need Giant to come crush it real quick. And I saw that get stuck. That was close. Let's try that out. Let her get to the bottom. Oh, I had one. Alright, let's get to a place where I know we can catch a fish, even if I know it's gonna be small. Alright. This is the part of the pond definitely most familiar with. I can cast that far enough. We might still be able to get one off of it. Dang, nothing's biting in the usual spots today. Usually they're instant. That was close. Like I was trying to do. That right there. Alright. We're gonna have to fix that right there. This wind's blowing the opposite way of the way I'm wanting to go. I haven't really done much with the other side of the pond this year. Maybe we ought to go check it out. Just for a little bit. I'm gonna count that one that we had as one fish for the day, so I can say at least I didn't go skunk. Because going skunk is the worst. Well, mine not in here, I guess. When not, whatever it's called. Alright, there we go. Just a little tangle. No big deal. Alright. Alright, let's get out of all that and let's try this other side. Can't stay untangled for long enough to catch a fish. Guess why that's not why I'm not a pro. It's hot out here and got me sweating. Ooh, I just got a wave of a big fishy smell. No, I just heard a fish jumping. Maybe they're about to start biting. It is midday though. Alright, now, wind's moving us good direction. Alright, that was a good cast. Yep, and I'm hung again. In a couple minutes, I'll probably end up switching baits. This Neb rig doesn't produce anything. Either have an 85-pound flathead or a big limb. Alright, let's move to the other side of the pond. That was a fish right there. I'd cast, see if he'll bite. And of course, get as stuck as I possibly can first try. My nickname might as well be Stuck. If I am what I do, my name is Get Stuck. There's a fish. Come on. Oh, crap. That's a big old snag is what that is. I think they're gonna have to be in shade to bite today. It's the first time in weeks it's been completely beautiful and sunny. It's gonna have to be shady for them to bite. Maybe if I come down here where all this shade actually is, I can catch one. All right. Today wouldn't be a bad day to go swimming. How warm it is. Yep, and that's my cue to get out of all of that thick stuff. But just in case y'all wondering, right back in there, that's the beaver's lodge. So, maybe one day this summer we'll come back and try to kill him. Heard a fish jump over there. All right. Yep. That'll be my last cast right here. For now. Maybe the bite will pick up this evening. I don't know. I'll switch it up. All right, we're gonna get back. Back here, and then we're gonna switch up to the good, nice, faithful wacky rig. If they don't want that, we'll probably just switch to a paddle tail. Up, I see fish jumping on the bank over there. So maybe if I throw weightless wacky rig on top of it, you'll want to take a little nibble. Haven't tried moving baits either today, so I haven't tried moving baits in a while. Guess I just assumed they weren't going to hit it since they've been hitting slow baits so good lately. In the past week, I've caught a couple of good ones, or a couple good amounts of fish, really. My friend's the only one who's caught any good ones, like actual good ones. All right, under this branch, under that branch right there is where guy was hitting the top. May have to switch up to top water. I don't know. Alright, I want to definitely make sure to cast where that fish was, or at least close to him. I don't know. And that's almost was a snag. Wish I could snag a fish. Alright, well, let me retie on this little paddle tail, and I will get back to y'all.